Hi, welcome back to this session of Paint This with Jerry Yarnell, right here at the Yarnell School of Fine Art. And this is our final session on this beautiful scene we've been doing of this little Tuscany, I don't know what you want to call it, a little courtyard with this little old lady coming in from her garden. And I just think it's a fabulous painting to learn so much from. And so this is what is Back from the Garden. That's the name it is. And again, I'm going to remind all of you that this is just a piece of a painting that I did from some time ago, of a larger one, a huge painting, and I just cut out a section of it. This is the part that I wanted to always paint as sort of a smaller version, but more or less as an instructional painting for my students. I get a lot of people request these kind of things, like for instance, learning how to do the background stuff, how to do the elliptical rocks, and even the flowers and how to do the stucco like we did and get it real thickened so it looks textured. Well, what we're going to do in this final phase is just do some of the little things to make it look a little more finished, a little more detailed, and a little more professional, if you want to call it that. And then you can use your artistic license to do whatever you want to. Okay, we left off last week working on our little old lady. We got her basically underpainted. She's carrying her little basket here of vegetables from her garden. So all I'm going to do is kind of highlight her, and then if you want to put this little dog in here, I've got my number 2 little flat. This is those little, chisel edge brushes, those little synthetic brushes. And I'm just going to go ahead and just put the suggestion of this little dog right here. If you want to do this, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. It's not in the original. I sketched it in there just because in the original painting, I didn't have a dog in there. I just had her. But I just thought it might be kind of fun to put this little puppy dog right here. And it's kind of neat to do stuff like that once in a while, do things a little different. And so there. And then we'll detail her out later, that little dog. I don't know what to look like. It's got to look like a dog, of course. So, whatever you have to do to get that shape there. I'll make sure I kind of got that wrong there. Okay, and then she's got her boots on. I remember that these are those big old black rubber boots that they wear out there and in the garden. So she's got those on. And then we'll cast a little shadow here. And we'll put a little highlight on it. But right now, I've erased my charcoal marks. Remember, that's a thing you have to do because those charcoals just distort everything. So we'll start with her. We'll do a little highlighting on her, a little highlighting on their pots, a little highlighting on this and that. Before you know it, you got a painting. So starting on her dress, it's blue. So let's take a little turquoise and white. And we're going to make a real bright whitish blue. See this? It's really a pale sky blue, so to speak. A little more in there, I think. And we'll put a couple of strokes on the side of her dress here, starting with her arm. Just pull in where the sun's hitting the edge of her sleeve right there. You can take your finger and blur a little bit if you want to. You just want to get some sunlight hitting the edge of her body. You kind of pull in. You know what? I don't think that's blue enough, frankly. I'm going to put a little turquoise in, a little ultramarine and a touch more turquoise. I just didn't make it strong enough. It's light enough, but it's not blue enough. There we go, that's better. Then right on the edge of her upper part of her dress right there, kind of pull in. You don't want to lose the shadow that's underneath her arm there. And I would recommend all of you spend a little time detailing her out, or whatever kind of figure you put here. It could be an old man. I did a mate to this painting for the lady, and it was the old man coming in from the garden too. So it was kind of fun. I got to do both paintings. Okay. And we'll come back and let that set. So see, that makes it look like the sun's kind of hitting the edge of her body.